a song I wrote that has no words. It also is only like 15 seconds long.
Okay. I am Dustin Josie. I am 17 and I live in Kimberley, BC.
Okay. What does Kimberley mean to you?
Kimberley is like, I don't know, growing up in Kimberley, it's like everybody knows everything about each other. So like kind of like you get like close friends, and then you also have some people who are just like assholes in your life, and then it really makes you just want to move out of Kimberley when you're older. But like at the same time, it's like such a nice town to be in.
Alright, do it one more time. I'm gonna ask you one more time.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Garrett David Symes.
Alright, and Garrett David Symes, what does Kimberley mean to you?
Kimberley, to me, my outlook on Kimberley is a little bleak for people my age. Kimberley to me is a community full of like-minded people, in a good way, who live here because they want to and respect each other and respect nature and just enjoy their lives. But that's for, like, I would say 25, 30 plus people. Kimberley for young people is just, I don't know, just like any other shithole that they have been to before. Nobody respects much. There's not much of a culture unless you actually want to be here, you know?
And it's just, you know, it's for the elderly. I'll put it that way. It's not for the youth.
Do you feel guilty about wanting to leave, even though it's a nice place?
No, I don't really, because I feel when I'm older, this is where I'd like to live. So I feel like I'm gonna move back here. So I don't really feel guilty about it, because I'm pretty certain I'll be back.
Okay. What's been the best year of your life?
The best year of my life? Like I would say, like one of my years is like a little child, but I don't really remember it that well. So I would say like the years of being a child are just like stress-free, and like you really don't know what you're missing out on. Like you're not like, when you're 5, you're not like, I wish I had my license.
The best year of my life, it depends. I would say like 7th grade, but I don't think that counts, because you know, I feel like when you're young, you don't got a lot of issues, you don't got a lot of real life experience. So everybody was, you know, most people were pretty chill when they were in 7th grade.
I think it counts. What is it about 7th grade?
Well, 7th grade, that was the first year I moved here from Oyen. And Oyen was it's just not a good place. You want to talk about a place with no culture, that's Oyen. A lot of good change had happened in my life that year.
And change in coming here to Kimberley?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you regret this far in your life?
What do I regret?
I honestly, a big regret is probably just like when I was younger, it was like just like video games. And I really regret like wasting so much time. Like
You don't think there's any upside that came from playing video games with like friends and stuff?
Well, it was definitely like entertaining, you know, like it satisfied I guess it just satisfied me, you know, like it was like, oh, I go home and I'm entertained. but like I just would use my time differently, you know, like, and you know, it's respect, you know, if that's what he wants to do, I respect it, but it's just not what I want to do.
Think I regret, and this is kind of, we're breaking down walls now. We're breaking down barriers. I'm going to go back on kind of the first thing that I said, but one of my big regrets is I kind of wish, and I'm torn on this one a lot of the time too, but I kind of wish that I tried harder to enjoy like my high school experience, and maybe not try harder to enjoy, but put less effort into not enjoying high school. I just like put too much effort into being jaded, and it distanced me from people that I liked, you know. And ultimately I'm happy with where I ended up, but I just feel like I could have maybe enjoyed it a little bit more.
All right, next question. What is happiness to you?
What is happiness to me? Like, honestly, it doesn't have to be a lot. Like, to me, like, it's more just like affection and just like showing that you care. Like, that's mostly like what happiness is to me. And honestly, like, what makes me the happiest is being, or just like having somebody, you know, like having a girlfriend is like, it's just like amazing, you know. It's such a cool feeling to be like, I'm living life, but like you have somebody there to live it with you. And it's just like, it's kind of a cool experience.
So, where were we?
I don't remember. You're talking about
What is happiness to you?
okay, happiness to me. Yeah, I think happiness is just being true to yourself, being honest with yourself, and not giving a shit what other people think. I went through a period, this is going back to talking about high school, I went through a period in 9th to 10th grade where I was like really especially jaded. I didn't really mesh with anybody. Nobody hated me, but I didn't like really click anywhere. Some people really click in high school. I just didn't really click to one group. So I went through a couple years where I was really like, I didn't get invited out, I didn't have a ton of friends, and it was like, it just really, you know, it got to me when I was younger. I was pretty upset. But then as I went along, I just kind of tried to look at it logically. Like, I've never been a big drinker or partier. I've never been super involved with at school activities. I've done most of my music, I've always done my music stuff on my own or outside of school. But yeah, I just remember one day I was walking down the hall and I walked by a big group of the people that I used to like hang out with when I was younger, you know? And, you know, I still like them, they're chill guys, you know? But I just kind of realized, like, as I walked by, I had my headphones in, I was just listening to some tunes, and I just kind of said to myself, like, I have no desire to be standing there.
So, do you want me to just continue?
Yeah, you talking about your fears for graduating.
Yeah, that's like something that's like scaring me is like everybody says it, you know, once you graduate high school, you're not friends with the people that you were in high school. Like, it's like, I mean, like, there's the odd time that you still got the one buddy, but they're just amazing people, and I hope that we can do stuff yearly, you know, and then at least still see each other and hopefully stay as close of friends. But
okay, what does the future look like?
what does the future look like? It kind of looks like there's definitely a lot of decisions that are still going to need to be made in the future, or just for the future. Like, that's like, honestly, grade 12, I've just kind of been trying to live it in the moment, you know. I've kind of been worried about moving on with my life. It's just like, it's like a hard decision to know what you want to do, and yeah, I don't know, it's just a big cluster. You know, right now it's just a big cluster of what I want to do.
Musically, for me right now, I just kind of do whatever I feel like, because I want to hone my skills as much as I can, so in the future, when I meet some people like me, I can, you know, kind of make the most of it and give it the best try that I can. So the future for me holds a lot of uncertainty, but that's what makes it exciting.
All right. So, any fears about the future?
That it's going to be a lot harder than I anticipated, you know. Going to university and making the transition to the adult world, always, when you think about it, it seems like such like a fun, exciting adventure, but you know, high school doesn't really prepare you for what it actually is. Like, there's a lot of things that I have no idea how to do, like how to go about renting my first apartment, how to go about, you know, getting insurance, what type of insurance to get, how to even go about like moving into a place. Like, do I look for something that's furnished or unfurnished? Like, what are the rules? How do I pay my taxes? So my only fear is that that's all going to be a bit too much. But knowing me, I hope that I'll be able to persevere, figure it all out. I've always been a pretty independent person, so.
And what is the worst case scenario?
That I get lost. That I get lost in the future, you know? That I kind of lose my way, lose my path, and just don't ever find it again, you know? There's lots of people that get stuck in mundane jobs that they don't want to be in just because they can't really decide or are scared to go after what they really want to do. And that is my, not even just biggest fear about the future, that's probably my biggest fear out of anything, is just getting lost.
Okay. How does it feel to be taking this step into the future?
It feels good. It feels like I'm going after something that I've wanted to do for a really long time, you know? Lots of people don't know what they want to do after high school, you know? And it takes them a while to figure it out. So I'm really fortunate to be able to, I've known what I've wanted to do for ever, you know? And it's changed a couple times, and I've really thought about it, and I just can't see myself doing anything else, you know? Like, I enjoy other things, of course, but it feels like I'm taking a step in the right direction doing this.
Last question. If you could stay in this moment with these friends and this lifestyle forever, would you?
Would I? Honestly, I would. I think I would, because, like, and that's with school, like, you've been in it since you were a kid, you know, as long as you can remember, you've still been in school. So it's kind of just like a normal thing, and I mean, like, that's the nice part, is once you graduate, you're gonna have more time. Like, even if you do go through university, depending on how many courses you do, you could still have more time. But I don't know, being this age, it's just, you're not paying bills, you get to just chill with amazing people, like, not too bad. Like, I think I would honestly want to stay in this moment, and I honestly wouldn't, like, school's not a problem, I wouldn't mind, like, I don't feel like scared to go to school or anything, like, I wouldn't mind just doing that. I get to spend time with Tay, and one, that's, like, also something that's really stressful, is it's like deciding what I want to do after, and hoping it, like, just, like, that's, like, it's a decision that's gonna have to be between me and Tay, and hope that it works between the both of us. And yeah, and then Also, all my friends live in town, so I wouldn't have to worry about losing them because they're still going to be here. So I would definitely stay in this moment.
If you could stay in this moment with these friends and this lifestyle forever, would you?
Not at all, no. I don't hate anything about my lifestyle right now, but it's missing a lot of the things that I enjoy, you know? Like here in Kimberley, there's no substantial artistic community, you know? Like there is an artistic community, but it's a casual artistic community, you know? Which is fine, but I want a challenge. I want to go somewhere where I can meet people like me that are up for the same things that I'm up for, you know? Not just kind of messing around, just having fun, which isn't a bad thing. You know, messing around and having fun is great, but I want to go somewhere where I can find some people to kind of take the plunge into the deep end with, you know? And there's no deep end here. This is a very comfortable place. So, yeah. I'm ready for some uncertainty, you know?
All right. I think we're good.
Nice.